Hello guys, so in this video I want to quickly touch upon how to use AI with thought when coding your strategies. Okay, because what I have found is if you use it for everything and you're a coder or you like to code, you like to control things, you like to understand what's going on with the strategy, if you use AI from top to bottom, what's going to happen is it's going to become a complete mess. Okay. However, what it's really cool for is stuff like, hey, everything is ready. Just add this, add that. Things that are repetitive, things that are clear, and things that do not require for the AI to invent things. Okay, to create its own style, to create its own business. Okay, so it's just reusing whatever it sees to mirror things. Okay, so I got a strategy here, and it's a simple strategy like a DCA strategy, pretty cool equity, blah blah blah. But it's only long. All right, so what I'm gonna do, let's find it. So I'm in Cursor right now, but I don't like Cursor for coding. I prefer Visual Studio. I'm used to it. It's clean. It doesn't give me like million of tab AI shortcuts, controllable environment I'm completely used to. So what I like to do is I like having two environments open. Okay, and now I want to, make this strategy long, short, and both. So what I'm going to do is not stock DCA. So this is my futures DCA strategy, and what I'm going to tell it, right? And we'll see how well it does. I haven't looked into it yet. Obviously, to add a long side and short side and a both side to this is going to take me about, less than 10 minutes. But I don't like this work. I don't like doing that work. So I don't like, it's just inserting mirrored logic. I hate that kind of work, right? So that's why I get AI to do it, and I'm going to tell it because that's where it kind of becomes a little bit fun as well. Okay, now look into my futures DCA strategy. It trades long only with scale-ins. Mirror the logic for short regime. So user can select in parameters from both long, short. Use existing logic. Just mirror it. Reuse as much code as you can. So let's see how that works. And so 11:16, it's gonna do it probably in less than 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, but let's see how much spoil is going to bring in. Pretty sure it's gonna crack on something. So anyway, it's planning, and I'm gonna pause the video and come back to you when it's done. Well, in fact, you can see how it's working, which is also pretty interesting, especially for those who haven't been using this kind of setup. You can use Claude as well. It doesn't really matter. There's so many options now. I prefer Cursor and Codex because you can see it's working on stuff, and I can start checking already. Okay, so I can see it's at a trade side. So trade side, oh yeah, okay, it's an enum. That's fine. Both long, short. Okay, let's keep moving. Trade side. Okay, so this is already not necessary code, but okay, I can live with that because both is already by default there. So okay, whatever. Go, enter short, enter long. Great. So added the signal. Okay, long allowed, short allowed, trading allowed. okay, open position if enter long. This is. I wouldn't write it like that because I don't like the return here, but okay, I can live with that. Long allowed, yeah. Short allowed, both or short, fine. So enter. So you see how much like stuff it has to like exit short, stop, exit short. Okay. So place short market entry. Let's see. Is it done? Okay, yeah, it's done. Let me just close this. Okay, so submit order, sell short market. You always have to check it. Otherwise, so place target order is long. Well, I would prefer passing it instead of identifying whether it's long or not. So it's placing the order and choosing the name based on last position, market position that it defines. Okay. Place next scale in order. Scale in name. Scale in price. That's what's interesting. I wonder if it calculated the scale in price. Place stop exit order, same stuff. Handle fields, scale, this is... Okay, oh, this was actually there. So I'm not really sure. You see, this is not yet modified. Oh, it is actually modified already. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. So place target order, scale and target. Yeah, okay, it calculated it correctly. Scale and price. Contains scale and price. Okay, took that out. Average is long. Okay, this is also correct. Target. If it's long, it takes the average. Well, see, this is hard to read. This is not like it's adding this stupid style, which I don't like. Okay, so probably like what I would usually do is I would keep it. I would say keep, right? I would say keep. But then I'd go to Visual Studio and I would edit the style the way I like to see it because this is hard for me to read. I would never write it like that. It creates stuff that I don't like. For instance. So basically, it started off here. Set signal. So if trading is allowed, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Where was the first part? So open positions. Yeah. I don't like this return. Okay. I usually like I like symmetry in code, you know, and so I'll just keep it like that for okay. Then okay, I would have placed market entry and then I'll put a boolean here, but okay, I can live with this. This is fine. This definitely not fine. So I would say bool is long, okay, because I like to see what I'm doing from where I'm doing it from, right? I don't want this method to identify. It's placing a target. It's not identifying anything. So here I pass true, and here I would pass false. Because that's like how that's how like you would think about this. Okay. Okay. So place target order is long, right? I'll pass here because I already know. Okay, this is fine for now. Now place next scale in order again. I don't want to identify things here. Okay, stop exit order. I'm not really using stop exits, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. So handle fields, scale in order, right? So this is for long, right? This is for short, and I can see it. So now it's clean. Okay. Next, so this is the scale in, canceling the target. I'm getting my average. I'm identifying whether I'm long or not. This is fine. Now, I don't like this, so I need my new scale in price. So scale step, order fill price. Why does it do this? Can't read it like that. So this is the scale and price. This is the new target. The scale and price is calculated correctly. Okay, so depending on whether we're long or not, it's either plus the scale step or minus the scale step. That's fine. This is great. This is actually very clean. I like it. But this is my target. Okay, so long, so it's average plus my offset, and I would write it like, offset equals, right? And because it's the same, right? And here average plus the offset, and here average minus the offset. That's a bit more readable. Okay, so I would say not a bad job, right? But a few things to consider along here. So place next scale in order, blah 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 blah. Exit, cancel. Okay, I hope this video helps you understand that if you want to keep your style, if you want to, keep your code maintainable, readable, and understandable throughout its lifetime, you have to work on it yourself. You can use AI to save time, like I just did. It inserted a bunch of things that I hate to insert manually, but at the same time, it screwed up, well, not completely, but it did play with my style. It wrote things the way I would have never written them. And if I was to come back to those things in a while to figure out, the logic, or to work with the strategy, etc., then, geez, I mean, it would have been pretty difficult for me to kind of dig into it very quickly, I would say, and the more you kind of let it go, the more spaghetti style, readable, but at the same time, hard to read stuff, comes into play, okay? So it's either working with the AI rules and just, adding and adding the rules, like, so that it kind of starts coding like you, which is also, a process, or kind of doing what you're doing, what I showed you now. All right, take care, guys.